You already know these two tenses, simple present, present continuous. You learned them many years ago. You understand them when other people speak. But when it's your turn to speak in English, something goes wrong. You pause. There is a reason this keeps happening, and it's not your English. It's not your level. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what's going on and one simple test you can use in real time. Let's start with the real problem. In Arabic, there is one present tense. One. You use it for routines, you use it for things happening right now, and you use it for everything. The way you tell the difference is the time word, such as now, today, every day, and so on. The time word does the work. The verb stays the same. In English, this does not work. English splits the present into two forms. One for things that are usually true, one for things happening right now. And the verb has to change, not the time word, the verb. So your brain, trained on one form in Arabic, walks into an English sentence and does what it always does. It picks one verb form and adds a time word. And half the time, it picks the wrong one. So a quick summary. In Arabic, the time word does the work. In English, the verb does the work. Now let's talk about the first grammatical form, the simple present. I work, she works, they live in Riyadh. You use it for things that are usually true. Your job, your routine, your habits, facts about your life. You know this form. You learned it many years ago. But there is one part of it you keep getting wrong. The S on he, she, and it. He works, she works, it works. In Arabic, which is your first language, the verb already shows you who's doing the action. The information is inside the word. You don't need to add an extra sound at the end. In English, you do. In English, it's different. So under pressure, in a fast meeting, in a real English conversation, the S disappears. So you end up saying, he work in Dubai. My manager send the report on Sundays. The meeting start at 9. A native speaker hears it. You don't. So remember, with he, she, and it, the verb takes the S every single time. No exceptions. That is the grammatical form. Now the second form, present continuous. I am working. She is working. They are working. You use it for things happening right now, at the moment, this week, today. You also use it for temporary situations, things that are true for now, but not forever. For example, I am working from home this week. She is leading the project at the moment. We are hiring right now. The form is 3 pieces, not 2. And here is where you lose the sentence. In Arabic, you don't need a small word in the middle to say, he is a teacher. You just say, he a teacher. The verb to be does not exist in Arabic. So when you build an English sentence under pressure, your brain does the same thing. So you end up saying, he working now, she studying for an exam, I going to the office today. The middle word, which is the verb to be, disappears. Am, is, are, gone. And this small word is the difference between sounding fluent and sounding like a beginner. So always remember, present continuous is 3 pieces. It has 3 parts. Subject plus the verb to be, am, is, or are, plus verb plus ing. The verb to be in the middle is not an option. That is the second form, present continuous. Here's something most teachers don't tell you. The middle word, that small word, which we call the verb to be, it's not just a grammar problem. It's also a listening problem. You're not saying is and are because you're not hearing them. When a native speaker says he's working, they don't say he is working slowly and clearly. They don't say it slowly and clearly. They say he's. Listen carefully. He's working. She's working. They're working. I'm working. The verb to be is still there, but it's squeezed onto the subject. He, she, they, and I. It becomes one sound. He's, she's, they're, Your ear was never trained to hear that sound, so you don't hear it, so you don't say it. And then the sentence sounds wrong, and you don't know why. So a quick summary. You're not adding the verb to be, am, is, and are because you're not hearing them. Hear it first, say it second. Now, the most important part of this video. You have two forms. I work and I'm working. The question is, how do you choose in real time before you speak? Here's the test. Before every sentence, ask yourself one question. Am I describing how things usually are or what is happening right now? If usually, then use simple present. If right now, use the present continuous tense. That's it. One question, one choice. Let's try it. At work, a new colleague asks you, what do you do? Usually or right now? Usually. Your job is a usually thing. So your answer should be, I work in HR. Later on, your manager asks you, what are you working on this month? Usually or right now? This month. So choose right now. Or this period of time. So your answer should be something like this. I am working on the new policy. Same person, same job, two forms, because the question changed. Let's do one more. You're talking to a colleague. They ask, where does your sister live? Usually, right? So you should say something like, oh, she lives in Jeddah. And then they ask, what is she doing these days, right now, or this period of time? So you can say something like, she is studying for her master's. One question every time, usually or right now. That's the test. Now let's use the test on real sentences. I'll give you a situation, you apply the test, and then I'll give you the answer. Let's do it together. Number one. I live in Riyadh. Number two. Yes, I am preparing a presentation right now. Situation number three. He runs the HR department. Situation four. He is leading a meeting. Don't drop the verb to be. Say, he's leading a meeting. Don't say he leading. Don't do that. So now you have the test. Usually or right now. One question before every sentence. But there is one piece of this you still need to fix. The S on he, she, and it. Because here's something I didn't tell you. You don't usually drop the S when the sentence starts with he or she. The word is right there. You can see it. You drop it when the sentence starts with something else. A name, a job, a thing, my manager, my friend, my brother. That is when the S disappears. So in the next video, I'll show you one simple test you can use before every sentence to catch the missing S in real time. One question every time. Watch it next.